فعل المناورة، خاصة وأن الزمن في صالحهم والتوقيت في صالحهم، عكس الخارجية الأمريكية التي ظلت تقدم مشاريع مفخخة منذ آخرها قبل التمرد. كانت تريد أن تسوق الشعب السوداني إلى الرباعية والثلاثية والإيجاد، وهذا المشروع المفخخ الذي أشعل السودان، ثم بتكرار اعتبارا الذي يحدث في السودان هو صراع بين الطرفين عسكري. كل هذه أخطاء
هي الدارفور الكبرى مكتوب فيه جمهورية السودان، نفس الجواز ده حاملينه كل شعب.
عشان كده بنقول لكم يعني بالنسبة لليونايتد ستيتس, you guys have to change your agenda for Sudan. Sudanese people, they know this is outside agenda to divide Sudan, and we are not accepting it. So please respect Sudanese people, and we are not wanting to negotiate with the killer. They kill our people, they rape our women, those freedom and changes, they toxic. They should be criminalized. And their political supporter, they are the freedom and changes and the rabid support forces. Both of them, they toxic groups, and this is just gangster. We don't know why United States, why they want to treat us like we're stupid. And they should know what's going on in Africa, how those British being pushed out, because they taking everything for themselves. They using, abusing African people. We do not want you guys to abuse us. We educate enough by what's going on. We read about this one many times, and we know about it so many times since we was a kid. Is a big agenda of Israel to divide Sudan to different countries, or to control the water sources and to control all Sudan as a holy land. But unfortunately, we saved the children of Israel, and we being mentioned in the Bible. And unfortunately, United States treat us like a stupid. And this is outside the agenda of Israel involved, United Arab Emirates, and England, and French. And we're not accepting any negotiation. We want you guys to leave us alone. And especially we send in the message, if you guys wanted to build a great relationship with Sudan, why you don't come from the door in spite of you come from the windows? ليه دارين تجي من الشباك ما تجي من الباب؟ It's very simple. Sudanese people, they educated enough. We are not accepting this, and it's not right, and it's not fair. This is crime against humanity. We lost women and children. I lost my child too. I lost families there. Those people, rabid support forces, they are in our houses now, and killing our people, destroying hospitals and schools, and I mean, everything beautiful. They took everything. I can't even speak because this is really miserable. This is a crime against humanity. They are a terrorist. They stole they stole even the smile from childrens. They rape childrens, and they post their crime on the social media. So when you post your crime on the social media, do you have eyes to sit in a table and to negotiate? Negotiate for what? That's why we're asking you, as Mr. Anthony Blinken, and we should not even call you Mr. Anthony Blinken, respect Sudanese president and respect Sudanese opinion. We do not want your agenda, and we are not sitting in your table to negotiate with the criminal and rapers. And we are not asking you for our democracy or to determine our future. Our future, now you guys want to divide our country, and this is message for Congress. And we must respect for Congress as Sudanese American. You guys should respect us because we love this country, and we're advising you to treat Sudan with equity and justice. And you guys not the God of the world, and to choose for Sudanese democracy. Everybody want democracy, but we don't want you guys to have a group of people to be the ruler in our country, the self-appointed leaders. Nobody elect them. Their houses, a few group of people making something to have everything miserable for Sudanese people to have their own, development and democracy, and to choose and to elect their president, and they wanted to avoid every election. This is not acceptable at this moment. Our country under war. We want army government to take for 10 years, and after that we're going to have election, even 40 or 5 years, whatever it is. This is our decision. Right now we cannot be controlled by outside people, and there is no England going to sit on a table and stop us from sanctioning United Arab Emirates for what the crime scene, against humanity in Sudan, what they did by supporting those rebels with weapons and money and everything, and there is American weapons. Second thing is how United States wanted to be the judge and the prosecutor, and they killed Sudanese people, sending a bad corn, generically modified, and it's not good for human being. And we have a Sudanese doctor spoke about that publicly, and it's not acceptable. And this is double standard. Second thing is what England do to us, because we are not a Negro, because they have the pain of right or right of the pain, whatever it is, because Sudan is not a full member, whatever is not a member in the United Nations, so they changed the sanction. Instead of a sanction to United Arab Emirates, they made it as a humanitarian, aid, whatever situation, like a hardship situation. This is not acceptable. They cannot determine what it is. We have a criminal we wanted to sue, and we wanted to let the whole world to let them know, those people, they need to take their drawers off, because they need to see, what they have. They are a stink, and they are terrorists. They killing Sudanese women and children, and they helping those criminals did that by weapons and money. And they still stopping Sudanese government from buying weapons. Even they stop them from buying something they pay money for to protect Sudanese people, and they bought those manufacturers just to stop Sudan get weapons. Saudi Arabia, we have in soldier there, they stop our ship, the one that carry weapons for Sudan army. The main army has been for 100 years. So you guys make it miserable for Sudan. So you guys want us, our people, just to obey and to bend down? No, we are not. This war is going to be until the judgment day, until we free and capture the last one from those criminals. It's 18 countries fighting us. We are not waiting for Kenya or Ethiopia to determine our future, and they are involved in this war. So none of you guys can determine our future, or not the freedom and changes, and they are the political supporter for the rapid support forces, and we'll use this one in the court of law. And I'm sending this video for U.S. Congress as American citizen. This is enough, and if you guys want to come from the door, not from the window. As well as Israel, they buried the bad toxic uranium in Sudan, in Boursuddan, and they pay this group of killer, Muhammad Hamdan Daglo, the rapid support force leaders. He get paid from Israel, and he get technology, and they are involved in all this side agenda to control and divide Sudan, to control our natural resources for United Arab Emirates and other country. In those countries I already mentioned. يا جماعة أنا الرسالة دي برسلها لكم. والله أنا ما رسلتها بإنجليزي ولا بتاع يوتيوب ولا. I'm not a YouTuber. This is for our country. We love United States as we love Sudan, but we hate those politicians. And we're sending this message as well for Tambarelu. You need to stop, because you're misleading Congress. The war in Sudan is not a fight between two generals. You guys know that, and you guys involved in this war to divide our country. We are educated enough. We are more than 60 million people. We are not wanted you guys to treat us like that. Now we have the popular arm of defense. Every tribes in Sudan, more than 600 tribes, all of us united, and everybody bringing his children, even women's and children's, to tell you guys those being raped and some of them being killed. And now all of us, we make the popular arm of resistance to fight for those people. They being mistreated and being, killed and torture and rapes and all of that. This is for existence. Our people and our tribe, our leaders now, they sending their men, they sending men and women from our own tribe to fight for Sudan under the command of General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan for one Sudan under the Sudanese army. If that acceptable, you guys need to respect that. This is our message for United Nations and for the USA, for US government. Joe Biden, you need to leave us alone. And that Zionists need not to mislead you. That Joe Biden need to be misleaded by somebody like Anthony Blinken. He stink, and he's a Zionist, and he do not represent the United States as should be represented. He make people hate him, and hate, that's the worstest word to say. We are not a hater, but we hate to you guys to be treating us like that. نحن ما عبيد. We are not a Negro.